Hello and good morning. This is our morning webinar. Start your morning with scalping and day trading. This is live trading event with chart analysis, and you should consider that trading involves risk and trading is not suitable for all investors. CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. 80% of retail investors and traders are losing money when they trade CFDs. So, in my opinion, the best you can do to start your trading or investing career by using demo accounts. This brokerage company is offering you more than thousands of products, and in my opinion, the best for scalping and day trading are those instruments which have very low spreads like Euro-Dollar DAX, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and so on, and many equity shares, and maybe gold and oil and so on and so on. But this is not trading advice. You have to choose your favorite instrument for day trading and scalping or investing. You can use our mobile app and you can check that we have very low spreads on Euro-Dollar, for example, and DAX, and we have MT4, MT5. And now, in my opinion, it's time to share my MT4 chart. And I would like to get a feedback if can you see my screen or not. If yes, just let me know via chat window and we will start trading soon. I'm waiting for your feedback. Is it okay? MT4, yes. Okay, so we try to start to trade. Unfortunately, we have a head and shoulders here and the uptrend is broken now. First trade, I try to buy the support on DAX and I will use one lot and I will set the stop loss under the support zone. Maybe this position will be a losing trade. I'm not sure that this is a good trade, but my plan is that this head and shoulders, if the head and shoulders is okay, I will get a stop loss and I will lose some money, 11 or $12. But if the head and shoulders is false, maybe we can approach the top of the head. But this is not trading advice. Let's check what we have here. We have got one DAX position and I will close 0.70 to cover the potential losses, or 0.60 is enough. And I will show you why I traded this position, and let me modify some things. I will close this window and I will move this risk warning here. Is it okay? Can you see the chart? Yes. So we will check why I opened some positions yesterday. Let's start with DAX. As you can see, here we had an amazing downtrend, and the downtrend was over here, and here we had a little bit strange double bottom, W, which can be a reversal pattern if the main trend on higher time frames is long. So let me check the main trend. First, start with M15. It's absolutely a long trend. Maybe the end is a ranging period, it's okay. Let's check H1 chart. It's absolutely long trend in my opinion. And let's go to H4. We have got stop loss with DAX, it's not a problem. Maybe the direction of the trend will be changed because we are approaching a resistance level. So let's go back to M1 chart. We have got a stop loss. I will show you that this was a head and shoulders pattern. So why I opened long position? Because I believed that maybe the uptrend will continue. And now you can see that the head and shoulders was a better idea. If you buy this diagonal trend line, maybe it's a good idea, but if it is breaking, as you can see, it was not so good idea. So we have to wait now. Until we wait, we can go to Dow Jones and check what we have here. I will try to open a small position on Dow Jones. It will be one lot, and I will set the stop loss under the candlestick's shadow, and we will see what will happen. If it is a false breakdown, we will make some demo money. This was the support zone. If it is not a false breakdown, we will lose money. It's very simple. Let's go to Nasdaq. The main trend was long, so that's why I will open a long position here, but it will be a very small position, and I will set the stop loss under the lowest point on the chart. We can go back to DAX, and I will open a bigger position on DAX, and we will see what will happen here. And I will set the stop loss under the candlesticks. So we have now some positions. We are trading against the trend. Scalping is often trading counter trends, and we will see what will happen. To cover the potential losses, I will close some part of my opened positions. Let's modify our delete order market execution, and I will close 0.20 Nasdaq, and we will see what we can do. And I will close 0.10 Dow Jones. We will check soon why I opened these positions and why I closed these positions. So, in my opinion, it's a little bit risky to go against the trend, but if the main trend, if the market will be bullish and the optimism will stay with us, it may be a good idea, but this is not trading advice. So let's check why I opened some positions. This was Dow Jones, the same position partially closed for a trend line break-in, and this was Nasdaq. If the chart is approaching a support zone, maybe it's time to buy, but you have to set the stop loss under the yellow trend line. If you switch to M15, you will see that we have got a double bottom W here, and I bought the second bottom of the double bottom, and this was a breakout level. Breakout, pulled back and pulled back again. So this is a support zone. Let's go to M1 and check what we have now. We have to wait a little bit, and I will check Dow Jones, M1. We have to wait a little bit. So if it is a false breakdown, maybe we will be lucky. Let's go to DAX. DAX was closed, and I will reopen a position. Maybe it's a risky trade, but I have to try. If the main trend will continue, I will lose money, and I will close some swing trades, because maybe today we will have a correction day, and maybe later we have to come back, or maybe we have to open short positions. I'm not sure, but we will see. Sometimes the best, if you wait around 8, 8:30 or 9 o'clock, something will happen. But we are still in plus. I will rebuy the position again. And we will see what will happen. My target zone is the green trend line, or maybe we will approach this one, or I will get a stop loss. Doesn't matter. I hope that soon we will have maybe bigger movements on DAX and other indices. Until we wait, let me check some other charts. We have got short positions on Euro HUF, very small lot sizes, and we have got the double top here. So I will keep this position. And we have got euro dollar, M5 chart, absolutely long trend. And you can see if I go back to the account history that I bought euro dollar at a very good place. So this was a trend line breaking on M5, sorry. So we have to wait now a little bit. Let's go to Nasdaq. I will set take profit level somewhere here. And let's check what we have. DAX. Maybe the downtrend will continue and I will lose some demo money again. In my opinion, yes, it can happen. In that case, we will wait. Sometimes the first 1 or 2 trades are with very nice and positive results, but sometimes we start the trading with losing money. So that's why I suggest you, if you are beginner traders or scalpers, to have, for example, maximum 3, 4, 5 trades a day and trade with only 1 or 2 instruments. For example, if your account is a little bit smaller, for example, if it's 500, 1000 or 2 or 3000, you have to use smaller lot sizes because of the money management, and you have to use always stop loss, because without stop loss, trading with leverage is very risky. Unfortunately, this is not our day today, but we will see. Maybe sometimes it can happen, but it's for sure that if you concentrate, if you follow the rules of trading psychology and technical analysis, you have more and more chance to make better trades. But now we have got maybe false breakdown. If it will happen, there will be a big uptrend soon. If not, this is breakdown and pullback. Maybe the downtrend will continue until we are under this diagonal trend line. Or the other one is this one. But the main trend is still bullish, not an M1 chart, an M5, M15 maybe, or 1 hour chart. So we have to follow the trend, and we will see what we can do. Sometimes it happens that until the American opening hours, it's better to relax and just analyze the charts. And after 3:30, or maybe only after 7 or 8 p.m., we will see very nice movements. Today, this morning is a little bit boring, but we cannot predict what will happen when we organize a webinar for Tuesday morning. If you want to see more exciting webinars, just you can watch our last 2 YouTube videos, last week and the week before. So we have to wait. Breakdown or false breakdown? We will see. If the next candlesticks will close high above the yellow horizontal trend line, maybe it will be a false breakdown. But we have to wait now. Let's go back to Nasdaq. If the downtrend is over, maybe we will break through this trend line. Maybe this will be a W, double bottom. If not, the main downtrend will continue. It's a simple rule, sometimes useful, sometimes not. And let's go to DAX. I hope that something will happen, but I'm not sure. Let's check Nasdaq. And let's go to Dow Jones M1. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. So, if the market is moving slowly, maybe this can be a small W, double bottom. If the market is moving slowly, or it can be a negative flag also, you don't have to react, just it's better to wait. My plan is very often to trade for false breakdowns or trend line break-ins, or chart patterns or false chart patterns. For example, if I see this chart a little bit earlier, maybe I realize that this is a double top and I'm going short here. And I close partially now, 60-70 of the position percent, because maybe this double top will be a false one, and maybe we will approach the neckline. If we will approach the neckline, it may be a reverse head and shoulders. We will see. I will color it for blue. So this was the double top. This is the neckline of the double top. And maybe this is a reversal, false breakdown. If not, I will lose money. It's a simple rule, but you have to calculate your risk. My plan is to have a reverse head and shoulders here. But market is not moving according to my plans. Okay, so let's go back to Nasdaq. And we can check DAX also. I will move this one around this area. And we have to wait, but waiting may be a good strategy. I'm not sure, but we will see. Let's focus on time of open positions, and we will see what we have here. In my opinion, at 8:30, or maybe before 8:30, something will happen. And if we are lucky, we can close our positions around 9 if we will not get a stop loss. Let's go to Dow Jones. We approach this trend line. So let me have a small partial closing. It will be, I used to close around 0.60, but I will close now 0.40. My plan is to have a reverse head and shoulders here. My plan is to approach the yellow and to break the green trend lines. It's boring or not, dear traders? For me, it's a little bit boring now, but we will see what we can do. So let's go back to DAX. My plan is to approach both green trend lines. But if I will lose money with this trade, now the stop loss is around at the same distance, like the price of the opened price of the opening. So maybe it's time to close 2/3 of the position, 2 of the 3, or maybe 2.2, and keep the rest for the day. This is how am I trading. With Nasdaq, we don't have a big risk. I will set the stop loss closer, and I will close 0.2 So I don't have risk anymore on this position. So now we are day traders after partial closing, and we started with scalping. If we are very lucky, maybe this will be a swing trade, but I don't believe it. So let's go to Nasdaq. And let's check our actual position on DAX. Until we wait, we can check some positions with shares. Let's start with Intel. We have a nice partially closed position, absolutely uptrend. We can check Amazon, daily chart or hourly chart, absolutely uptrend after partial closing. And let's check Deutsche Bank, partially closed. I bought a position around this area or this one, false breakout, I don't remember. And we can check other positions also. We have Google, absolutely uptrend. Maybe this is a false head and shoulders, maybe we will approach, but this is not trading advice, the top of the head or the top of this double top. And we have got a W here, so I will not close it, maybe only when American markets will open. I will check what happened here. And we have Facebook also. There is no problem with this position in my opinion. So we are happy traders and investors. And Tesla is partially closed also, still in uptrend. And we have Johnson & Johnson. It's a nice entry setup. After a double bottom, stop loss, and you can rebuy and go up. Maybe not, we will see. IBM, double bottom, and Intel is here. And we have Commerzbank, double bottom here. And about currencies, we have Euro HUF, short. Maybe it started with a double top. I will keep these positions. They are partially closed. And we have got many banks, because maybe bank panic is over. Citigroup, false breakdown, this small one. This was the support zone. And sometimes false breakdown can be a nice entry. We have Bank of America also. Started with a small false breakdown under the green line. And we will see. And we can go back to our open positions, check what we have. Nasdaq is approaching to our take profit level. So what to do with this? In my opinion, I will use a trailing stop on it. Trailing stop will be 4 points. Look at what happens here. And I will delete the take profit level or increase it a little bit. It was the same, sorry. I cannot see my window. So let's check, for example, Dow Jones. It was not a reverse head and shoulders, but I'm still happy with this position. So let me close 0.2. We are approaching the top of the double top. It's not so boring now, I think. but sometimes sometimes we will be lucky. Let's close. The second target zone, this one. The third one is this one, or maybe we will go higher and higher. Let's go to DAX. Amazing, we approached my favorite green trend lines. So what to do? Modify or delete order, market execution, close 0.30, and that's all. Let's go back to Nasdaq. And I will close the other Nasdaq, not all, but I will close 0.20. Maybe trailing stop will be activated soon. And let's check today's result. It's around $99. We lost these two trades, you remember. I'd gained it, the second one, minus 21, was gained back with this two. And the other was gained back with this. And we have got floating positions. And I can use trailing stop, or I can use partial closing. You can decide it. It's up to you. The webinar will end soon, but imagine if the market is going up, just modify or delete order, and you can partially close 0.10, after 1 hour 0.10, and so on and so on. With Nasdaq, this position will be stopped with a positive result, with a trailing stop, and we have DAX also. Look at the resistance level, it was working. If I was trading on a real account, maybe I would close all, but for me, it's only a demo account, so doesn't matter what we have here. Let's check my other accounts. We have got amazing floating position here also. I will close this position and this position also. And if we go to the other demo accounts, let me show it to you. We have got currency position here. Let me show it to you. Where is your HUF? Switch to your dollar. So what we can do here, the best we can do here is to close the smaller one and let run the other two. So different size of demo accounts. Here we don't have position. Here we have another demo account. To trade with different strategies is the best we can do. And you can see here, if I close the first position, I will have not so many risk. Let's go back to the original demo account. We started the webinar with this. And you can see that if maybe Nasdaq trailing stop was a bad idea, doesn't matter. Let's check Dow Jones. We are approaching this level. It's a bit boring. Maybe we will approach this, or maybe we will see a breakout here soon. And let's go back to DAX. Still waiting for the under. Maybe it will be a reverse head and shoulders. This one, maybe not. But we have to have always a plan. We have to be always creative. Maybe this will be a double bottom. Maybe we will get a stop loss. It's not for sure. But today, we tried to make some good trades. If you use bigger lot sizes, you make bigger money, but if you are a beginner trader with 5 or 2,000 euros or 1,000 or 500, use 0.10, 0.20, sorry. So as you can, maybe on MT5, you can use partial closing on smaller lot size also. So traders, goodbye for now. And I hope you enjoyed this session. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.